Hello everyone. Into this problem it is given here we have a convex mirror, and this convex mirror has a focal length of 20 centimeter. In front of this convex mirror we have an extended object, right? Height of the object is given, it is 1 centimeter, and the object is moving with a speed of 1 centimeter per second towards the convex mirror, right? You can see here, and the distance of this extended object from the pole of the convex mirror, right? This is the pole of the convex mirror. From the pole of the convex mirror is 30 centimeter. That is what is given. Focal length of the convex mirror is also given, that is 20 centimeter. And in question, what we have to calculate? We have to calculate first part is magnitude of velocity of image at the given instant. So velocity of image, right? What is the velocity of image that we have to calculate, correct? And the second part is the rate of change of height of image, right? Rate of change of height means velocity of image in y direction, or you can say, actually here there are two things that we have to calculate. First is velocity of image parallel to principal axis, and the velocity of image perpendicular to principal axis, right? Both these components we have to calculate. First, velocity of image which is parallel to the principal axis, and velocity of image which is perpendicular to the principal axis. That is what we have to calculate. So let's start solving here. So to solve such kind of problem, in our earlier videos also we have seen how to approach such kind of problem. So the first thing that we'll be doing here is we'll be using the mirror formula, and we can use here the mirror formula. 1 by f is equal to 1 by v plus 1 by u, right? So after using this, what we can do, we can just differentiate this mirror formula. So differentiating this, we can get this term is minus 1 by f square, differentiating with respect to time, right? So df by dt, and this is equal to minus 1 by v square dv by dt, and this again, this we can write minus 1 by u square du divided by dt. This term of course will be equal to 0, as the focal length is always constant, and this is minus 1 by v square dv by dt, right? Minus 1 by u square du by dt. So this we can also write as 1 by v square dv by dt. 1 by v square dv by dt is equal to minus 1 by u square du divided by dt, right? So we can write here dv by dt you can write here as minus of v square by u square du divided by dt, right? So dv by dt is what, right? V is the distance of image from the pole of mirror, right? And the rate of change of this image from the pole of mirror is nothing but the velocity of image with respect to mirror, right? dv by dt is, we can write as velocity of image with respect to mirror. So this we can write velocity of image with respect to mirror, right? And minus v square by u square, minus v by u, right? We know that is the magnification. So this we can write as minus of m square du by dt, the rate of change of object distance. The rate of change of object distance is nothing but the velocity of object with respect to mirror. So du by dt we can write velocity of object with respect to mirror, right? Actually this is very important formula that we have to remember, and this formula we apply in a direction parallel to principal axis, right? When we have to calculate principal axis, when we have to calculate the velocity of image, right, in parallel to principal axis, this is the formula that we'll be applying. So it is very important now for us to calculate what is the value of magnification, right? Without magnification we will not be able to solve this. So magnification we can calculate very easily just using this mirror formula here. So 1 by f focal length, we'll be taking this direction as the positive direction here. So 1 by focal length, and the focal length we know for this convex mirror will be positive, right? So 1 by 20 here, 1 by 20 is equal to 1 by v we have to calculate. So 1 by v plus 1 by u, and the value of u will be minus 30. So minus 30 here. So we can calculate here 1 by v. 1 by v is equal to 1 by 30 plus 1 by 20, right? So this we can write as LCM is 60, 32 plus 23, 5 by 60. So 1 by v here we can write as 5 by 60. 5 by 60, that is 1 by 12. So v is 12 centimeter, right? So value of v, image distance is 12 centimeter, right? Now magnification we can calculate here. Magnification is equal to minus v divided by u, right? So minus of v is 12 divided by u, that is the object distance, and the value of u is minus 30. So here putting the value of u is equal to minus 30, right? So this is coming out to be 12 by 30. 12 by 30. So this we can write 4, 3, 2, 6 and 2, 15. So 2 by 5. So it is coming out to be 2 by 5 magnification. Magnification is 2 by 5. So putting this magnification value here, 2 by 5 here, we can calculate velocity of image. Velocity of image with respect to mirror, that we can write as velocity of image minus velocity of mirror, and this is equal to minus of m square. So minus of m square, that is 4 by 25 into velocity of object with respect to mirror. This is the velocity of object with respect to mirror, so that we can write as velocity of object minus velocity of mirror, right? So this can be written as velocity of object minus velocity of mirror, right? And all this we have to place with proper sign, right? Velocity of image, that is what we have to calculate. So velocity of image here minus velocity of mirror, is at rest here, mirror is not moving, so minus 4 by 25, minus 4 by 25 is equal to into velocity of object. Velocity of object, you can see here it is given 1 centimeter per second, that is the parallel to principal axis. So 1 here, and velocity of mirror is 0 here. So this is coming out to be minus 4 by 25, minus 4. So velocity of image is coming out to be minus 4 by 25 centimeter per second, right? Minus 4 by 25, if you calculate here, so it will be 16 to 30, 320, 16, 5, 80. That means it will be 0.16. 25 into 16, it will be 250, 153. That is 0.16 centimeter. So it is 0. Minus 0.16 centimeter per second, right? So this is the velocity of image, and of course this velocity is, this is the basically the x component of velocity of image, right? This is parallel to principal axis, parallel to principal axis, correct? No, so basically into this case, this is the third option will be correct here, right? Now let's come to the next problem. Rate of change of height of image. Rate of change of height of image is basically dhi by dt. That is what we have to calculate. That means this is the velocity of image perpendicular to principal axis. That is what we have to calculate here. So for calculation of this, what we'll do here, we'll write the expression for magnification. Magnification we can write here. Magnification is equal to minus v by u is equal to height of image divided by height of object, right? So this we can write as height of image is equal to m times height of object, right? This is what we can write. Now differentiating this with respect to time, because we have to calculate dhi by dt. So differentiating this with respect to time, dhi by dt, we can write this m into dh naught by dt plus h naught into dm by dt, h naught into dm by dt here. Now if you observe here the first term, right? First term which is m into dh naught by dt, right? तो ये वाला टर्म आपका क्या होगा? This term will be 0 here. Why this term will be 0? Because dh naught by dt is what? This is the rate of change of height of the object, and of course the height of the object is not changing, right? Because you can see here in the problem it is given the object is moving parallel to the principal axis, right? The object does not have any velocity in perpendicular direction of principal axis, so of course the height of object is not changing. So here this term will be 0, this term will be 0, this term will be 0 here. So basically dhi by dt we have to calculate. So this is nothing but the height of object into dm by dt. So basically our main goal is for calculation of dm by dt. Right, now for calculation of dm by dt, what we can do here, magnification we can write as minus v by u, and this also, if you convert v in terms of f and u, right, this formula can also be written f divided by f minus u. This is also you can write, right. So what we'll doing here, we'll calculate here dm by dt, and this we can write as f minus u into df by dt, right, minus f into d by dt of f minus u divided by f minus u ka square, right. So this we can write as dm by dt, this is equal to f minus this term df by dt, this term will be equal to 0, right, this term will be equal to 0. So first this term will be equal to 0 minus f into d by dt of f, of course this will be equal to 0 minus du by dt, right, and divided by f minus u ka whole square. So this we can write as, this is equal to minus plus f into du by dt, right, divided by f minus u ka whole square, right. And if you calculate here, putting the values here, putting these values here, focal length f is equal to 20, right, focal length is 20, so putting f is equal to 20 here into du by dt, that is the object velocity, and it is 1 centimeter per second. So putting here 1 divided by f minus u ka whole square, so f is how much, f is 20, right, f is 20, so 20 minus u is minus 30, so 20 plus 30, this ka square, so this is equal to 20 divided by 20 plus 30 ka whole square, that is 50 ka, that is 2500. So this is 2500, this is cancel, so this is 1 divided by 125, this is the magnification. So magnification we have calculated, so dhi by dt, now we can easily calculate here using this. So dhi by dt is h naught into dm by dt, height of object into dm by dt. So what is the height of object here, you can see here, height of object is how much, height of object, it is given in the problem, height of object is 1 centimeter. So putting the value here, 1 centimeter, 1 into 1 by 125, right. So this is the height of, this is this much centimeter per second. So 1 by 125, 1 by 125 is basically 0 0.0, right, 08, 0.008 centimeter per second, right. So 0.008 centimeter per second. So the velocity of image perpendicular to the principal axis, right, that is 0.008 centimeter per second. So you can just check here, this fourth option will be correct here into this case, right. So actually what is the important concept here that you can remember is, whenever we have to calculate, right, in case of such problem where the object is moving, or maybe in another problem you will find the object is also moving and the mirror is also moving, right. So what we have to keep in mind, whenever we have to calculate the velocity of image, right, parallel to the principal axis, always we'll calculate the velocity of image in two different ways, right. First we'll calculate velocity of image parallel to the principal axis, the second we'll calculate the velocity of image perpendicular to principal axis. And for example, we have to calculate the net velocity of image, so we'll just use our vector concept and we can calculate velocity of image. So for calculation of velocity of image parallel to principal axis, first we'll write the mirror formula, we'll differentiate that with respect to time. After differentiating with respect to time, we'll put the values, right. So that will give us the velocity of image parallel to the principal axis. And you can remember this formula, this one is very important, this formula is there for calculation of velocity of image parallel to the principal axis, right, that is one part. Now next, for calculation of velocity of image perpendicular to principal axis, what we can do is, we can just write the magnification formula, m is equal to minus v by u is equal to height of image by height of object, right. And from there we can just calculate dhi by dt, right. So putting the values, we can easily calculate velocity of image which is perpendicular to principal axis.